Hello everyone, it's your boy Victorian from Infano Paperica, and today I'm going to tell you about one of the hottest spies, one of the hottest thing in DeFi right now. And before I do that, I want to quickly explain the problems they are trying to fix. Maybe before I get to what who they are, you must have figured it out. So let's go. DeFi has grown massively over the years. What started like a few protocols on Ethereum has somehow exploded into thousands of chains, roll-ups, app chains, ecosystem, and everyone is their own island. Everyone works on their own, in their own way, with their own permission, their own rules, and it's great. The growth is great, but the problem is that it comes at a cost, which means that the liquidity will be scattered. People using Ethereum will try to use Ethereum apps that are using Ethereum, then which leads to users being scattered everywhere, and then the apps are scattered also. But then the more DeFi grows, the harder it becomes for builders to actually benefit from that growth. This is the fragmentation problem. And then Spicenet, with their tech, Spice Flow, is one of the first real attempts to turn that chaos into an advantage rather than a barrier. Let me break it down for you. The problem is that DeFi is not one market anymore. It is thousands. A DeFi developer don't build for DeFi. They build for Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, Polygon, Solana, if you get what I mean, L2s and L3. They don't build for DeFi in quotes. They build for chains in DeFi. And each chain has their own rules and requirements. Like for instance, if an app on Ethereum wants to reach users or liquidity on Base or Solana, the developer must rebuild the contract, redeploy everything, manage multiple environments, split the liquidity, double engineering, and maintenance will come in. So this slows down innovations. It introduces risk. It creates more friction for users, and then it limits how an app can grow. But then you can say that interoperability solutions are fixing them. Okay, we can say that, but also you have to understand that these solutions sometimes add more complexity to the whole thing, which means bridges have their own risks. New standards will be adopted, new chains might be created, and then the developer must migrate to that chain to be able to use the interoperability function in their app. So DeFi doesn't need more places to build. We don't need to build a lot of things, or we just need to find a way to connect what is already built. To connect the existing protocols, to connect the existing solutions that are here, and that's where Spicenet. So Spicenet approach is not to stop fragmentation, but to use it. You get? We don't need to find a way to stop fragmentation, because let's be real, fragmentation must always happen. Like, people will always build their own thing and add one or two value. But then what if we find a way to just use that fragmentation to our own advantage? That's what Spicenet is doing. Instead of forcing everyone to use one chain or the other, to have one standard or the other, to have new paradigm, we accept the truth that DeFi will keep fragmenting. So new chains will always come up, new opportunities will always show up. Users will keep moving from one chain to another whenever those new opportunities come in. So rather than fixing it, Spicenet turns it into a network that you can plug in. Alright, so Spicenet runs as a brokerage network for all DeFi, connecting apps to venues, chains, liquidity, and users, all without asking them to change how they already operate. You can say it is a coordination layer that makes everything accessible from anywhere. So at the heart of this whole connectivity, or this whole coordination is Spiceflow. Spiceflow is the distribution layer for DeFi. So it's just an API that lets your app or asset feel native on any chain instantly. Now, to feel native means that your app will run on any chain as if it was originally built on that chain. So in the simplest possible term that I can find to explain this is that Spiceflow helps you reach users everywhere without deploying everywhere. Your app stays in one place but becomes usable across many. Your tokens, swap, staking, and interaction feel native on every connected chain. So this is powerful because in DeFi, where your users are matters, how easy your app feels matters, how far you can extend matters also. Spiceflow from Spicenet gives developers the reach normally reserved for large protocols. So they help you to reach users that large protocols already have, but with a fraction of the cost and zero fragmentation. So that's what Spicenet is bringing to the table, and I hope you study them. And they have an ongoing quest right now. The link will be somewhere in this video. Just try them out. You'll see. And till I make the next one, G Spice, guys.